What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Faithful Fit Father podcast. It's Sean, and man, I'm glad to be back in here recording. It's been almost 2 months since I've been in here. Faced some technical difficulties over these last 2 months with my audio and video files not syncing up. I think I got that ironed out now. And I've been hard at work, though. Just because I haven't been in here behind the camera and microphone doesn't mean I haven't been out there making it happen. Now, the last episode I made was New Year, New Me, and how that just doesn't work out for everybody. So, fast forward. I hope everybody's still grinding, still getting after it, and making it happen. All those New Year's resolutions that you set for yourself, hopefully they're right there where you want them to be, and you already seeing some payoff from all the hard work that you've put in since. For those of you that haven't, well, are you surprised? Make a change. You still got time. Start today and get after it. So, for me, I set a goal. Wanted to get down a little lower than I did this last time around. And I weighed in when I started at 192 pounds. Nice holiday weight gain, bulking that I was doing, trying to hit some lifts as well. I always use this time in this winter to push my strength, hit them nice low end reps, max out on a few lifts, and use that momentum and those extra calories to get there. But have a new goal since the beginning of the year, and that was to get down from 192 to about 175, maybe 176 on the scale depleted. So once I refeed, be back up to about hopefully 178, 179 pounds. Right now at 183, so I'm down about 9 pounds over the last 8 weeks or so, right on track. Got to take it up a little bit more for these next 33 days or so until the vacation starts, but that's what it's about. Going on a big vacation with the family. Everyone's super excited, and you know where it is. Disney again. This time grandma's taking us, so we're super excited and very grateful for that. But man, lots happened in these last 2 months since I've been on this microphone. I've certainly missed posting, and I'll tell you, the accountability of these videos certainly helps myself, and again, hopefully it helps you guys out there too. But one of the things that I have that if you don't have, I certainly recommend that you find, and that is a group of individuals that are like-minded that can help you when it comes to accountability. Myself, I got a group of guys that we get together with the second Saturday of every month and go over a Bible study. Right now we're in John, coming up on John chapter 7. And then right afterwards, we do a group workout. It's great. We built some really good relationships since then, going on almost a year now, probably 10 months since we started doing this. And it certainly helps. You can only hold yourself accountable, but so much sometimes. Whenever somebody else is asking you, hey man, did you get that Bible verse in today? Did you open your Bible? Did you get that workout in like you said you would? Or really anything that you say you're going to do, when another man asks you, are you doing it? It's just a little different than if you ask yourself, even if you're already hard-headed and listening and disciplined. I mean, having somebody else ask you, are you doing the work that you said that you're going to do? That's a big deal. So if you don't have that, I certainly push that. I certainly recommend, if you don't have that, I certainly recommend that's something that you chase, something that you find, and there's no better place to find it than in a church. But if you don't have that, ask around at the gym, but put God first when you're doing it. So since my last episode, though, lots happened in the world. One of the big things that happened, man, was that Epstein drop. I've been following that kind of stuff for years. And some of it, honestly, I've been a little leery to bring up here on the podcast. Years ago, you'd just be called crazy, conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat. Where's your tinfoil hat, man? Well, where's yours now? Because if you don't believe what them files say, I don't know what to tell you. But the world's gruesome. The ones at the top don't care. that literally eat you alive. Look it up. It's crazy. It's biblical. There's a lot to it. Nothing we're going to touch on today, but man, hold your loved ones close. And as men, I mean, be strong, be capable, be ready for anything, because you never know. Protect your loved ones, be prepared. That's what this podcast is about. Obviously, today, war with Iran. But probably not for the reasons they say. Believe what you want to believe. It's probably not over nuclear warheads. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Decide for yourself. But I'll tell you this. Everything that they say about everything else is either completely untrue or it's half-truths. So, they were right about the Iraq War, obviously. 9/11. Gulf of Tonkin. COVID. Vaccines. Medical industry. Insurance industry. Banking. Federal Reserve. Interest rates. Usury. World War I. World War II. Civil War. I mean, all of it. So, believe what you want. But I believe in God. I believe in my mission and do what I think I need to do for my family. And that's going to be strong, be brave, have no fear, take care of them, and be capable. So what's that mean? We talked a lot about it. Being capable, being able to handle yourself, who knows what's going to happen, where the world's headed. I mean, ultimately, that's probably what this podcast is about anyway, right? Maybe a home invasion, regular burglar, or maybe Red Dawn, I don't know. But I tell you, the world's full of evil. And it needs more good men like you. I know you feel it in there. If you follow anything on Instagram like I do, you see it. The revival, the great awakening, young men wanting something more, stirring inside of them. What do they want? What do you want? You want a family? You want to be able to live without going to the grocery store, worrying to death about how much this grocery bill is going to be, how to pay a mortgage, how to have another child, all while the system is oppressing you over and over and over. I'm not saying this so you feel like a victim, but the reality is the system is in place for a reason. This is not something I was generally going to bring up in the previous episodes. But considering, they released the images, it's crazy. So, I'm back. New episode. Here to say the same thing as I always do. Be a man. 1 Corinthians. Be strong. Be brave. Act like men. Where are you? That's right, I'm talking to you right now. Scrolling. Looking in the phone. Today, are you doing the things that you should be doing? Giving it all that you can give? If you go home today, can you go to sleep at night and say, man, I couldn't have done anything more to move towards the objective that I have to accomplish what it is that I've set out to accomplish? Maybe. Maybe not though, right? Maybe we get up again tomorrow and try again. Stop hitting that snooze button. Get up earlier than you should be. Hit that gym. Stop saying you don't have any time. We all got the same amount of time. You got kids? I got kids. You got a job? I got a job. Make time. I don't need to know every hidden motive in global politics. I know this. The world's not getting any simpler. AI data centers trying to pop up everywhere you look. What do you think that's for? Chat GPT and making cool images on Canva? It's going to be Minority Report before you know it. Maybe. Maybe not. Could be wrong. It could be for making cool images on Canva, right? But men, just in case, you need to be stronger. You need to be more disciplined, more prepared. And not bobble more. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong about this. But I mean, look at the system we got now. 1913, the Federal Reserve was created. You think that was created to benefit us? Really? We're in so much debt right now, we can never escape. I mean, not each of us individually. Some of us, I guess, but the country about to be at $40 trillion. That's crazy. Debt enslaves. Dependence weakens. Comfort sedates. I look around, man, it's just troubling. You can't even go anywhere without seeing some, whatever you want to call it, soy boy. I don't know. That's a term out there. I'm not trying to call no names, but just a weak man, you know? Talking about the football game. I came to work that Sunday or that Monday after the Super Bowl. I'm not saying this to brag, but man, I don't know who played in the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm not saying that if you like the Super Bowl, that's a problem. All right. I'm not saying if you like sports, it's a problem. But if you can rattle off as a young man, middle-aged man, young man, like the quarterback of even, 10 teams, 5 teams, all the players on a team, who won the last 5 Super Bowls, well, you can't do 10 pull-ups. What are you doing? You get your priorities way, way messed up. Okay. Bad Bunny or the patriotic one, whoever was that Turner Point, who did that? But they're not out to help you either. Kid Rock. I mean, Kid Rock, that's maybe he's Christian now. I don't know. But that's what you guys were doing that Sunday? The bread and circus, right? That's what they call it. Epstein files come out 30 days before that. You know who talks about that? Wherever I go? Nobody. I get like one guy at work I talk to about that. That's it. You start talking about with somebody else, like, I'll get back to work. It's crazy. But that's what's going on, you know? I don't know and can't verify, but they were talking about jerky like it was people eating them, eating babies. I don't know if TikTok's even gonna let this go on there, man, but like, come on. We'll get into this, I'm sure, because I'm a Christian. And you can't go through the Old Testament and New Testament without seeing the same exact stuff happening. All right? Leviticus, God specifically asked, stop sacrificing your children to Moloch, Baal. They're doing the same thing today. We're just going to what? Sell another car? Sell another house? I don't know. What do we do? Read another line of scripture? Pay that mortgage payment? Pray? I don't know. But I tell you what, if they come to my house, knock on my door, they're not going to get no fat, overweight, slow, weak, gooey slop eating man. They're going to face some fire because I'm here for my family. Say what you want, but it ain't happening. I know this episode took a turn there, but man, that's what I've been thinking about while I've been gone. And what do we talk about here? We talk about being a man, doing the right thing, honor, integrity, virtues, being a good role model for our children, set an example for our son, what a man looks like, set an example for our daughter so she knows what a man looks like, to who to marry. Defend the weak, help those who are in need. So do what you want. Sit there, keep scrolling. Maybe you came across this on accident. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just what you need to hear. Get up and get after it. Because no one's coming to save you. And make no peace with evil. Until next time, stay faithful, stay fit, and lead with purpose.